finally the recipe that everyone has been asking me for. The rainbow cookies or the 3-color cookies, whatever you want to call it. So being that the holidays are approaching, I figure let me make it today. And let me show you the steps and the ingredients. So they are, first of all, I have 3 of the same size of these trays coated with parchment paper, so then it gets peeled off and it's easy to take them out. So I have 3 of these, the same size. I have the oven preheating at 300. I like to cook them slow. Next ingredient is almond paste. The almond paste, you need 4 ounces of this. It comes in a big chunk like that. I divided it in 4. This is 8 ounces. So get a box like this. This is the best one. You need red raspberry preserve seedless, apricot preserve. This comes chunky, but it's okay. So apricot preserve. This you could also use the raspberry, you could also use the regular jam as long as it's seedless. Okay, you need red and green food coloring. Okay, a bowl of course. I have a hand mixer that I like it best. 4 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 2 sticks of butter, softened, some semi-sweet chocolate chips, chocolate morsel, chocolate chips, chocolate chunks, whatever you want, as long as you get semi-sweet. Let's begin. First thing, you break the eggs in here and you beat them with sugar, all 4 all at once. Here we go. That's 1. So we beat this with the sugar. Okay. Okay, till nice and smooth. Now we're going to add the almond paste. What I like to do is grate it, because the almond paste, when you keep it in the fridge, it gets kind of hard. So I grate it in here. See, it all comes down. And it's smoother also for the cookie. Otherwise, if you just crumble it in there, it's going to be chunky. And you don't want that. So just grate it and it comes out all nicely like that. So it comes nice and smooth. Okay, now that that's all grated, just mix it all together. Now we're going to add the butter. It's all nice and soft. Just put the whole thing in there. Both sticks all at once. And we beat it. Okay, at this point, no longer with the mixer. We are going to add the whole thing of flour and just mix it nice and smooth. This is going to be nice and soft, very velvety. It comes because of the butter. Okay, now comes the good part that everybody makes a mistake on. So this batter here, now you're going to divide it in 3 equal portions. I do it by eye. So far, I do pretty good, but you could also measure it with a scale. So you're going to do the white. This is considered the white in 1 of those trays. Okay. Then half of the rest, put it in a dish. Like I said, just try to do it by eye. Okay. So now you have 3 different dishes, right? Okay. Now at this point, what you're going to do, this in the tray, you leave it alone. You just got to spread it. These 2, we're going to add the green and the red. Green on one and red on the other. Just a nice amount of it. So it'll be nice and dark. The green. And the red, we put it in this other one. Try not to get your hands dirty. It looks really bloody, as you could see. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is mix it, of course. It all becomes red. Okay, now we're gonna pour this right inside the tray. Pour the whole thing. And you're going to leave it in the oven for about 10 minutes. When you see that they don't cook too much, when you see the edges that are getting a little gold, that means it's ready. Okay, we got the green. Let's get some more out of this. Get every drop of it. Then what I usually do, I wet my hands, a little bit of water, and I spread the whole thing all even. And here they are. Now we're going to pop them in the oven, like I said, preheating at 300 for about 10 minutes. I'll show you when they're ready. In the meantime, you may start melting the chocolate chips. Add them in a pot if you have a chocolate melter machine, which is fine. I do it in here because I didn't want to get the machine out. So you put it in there, add like about this much, half a teaspoon of Crisco. That kind of smooths the chocolate out a little bit better. And melt it all together. In the meantime that those are cooking. I start melting it. I got the heat very, very low. So you just start melting it soft, soft, so you'll have it ready when you need it. This is going to become all nice and smooth. It's already starting. See how nice and smooth it's getting? Now you can also leave it a little chunky. It's up to you. Sometimes I do leave it a little chunks in there, which is good too. This I'm making it smooth. See how smooth it's getting? Okay, here it is. It's all ready. Got nice and smooth. Okay, now we put it aside till we need it. After that, in the meantime, I got a tray here, a cutting board, put a sheet of aluminum foil so I can lay it on top and it's easier to grab it. So have yourself that ready. Okay, so if you're giving them away, you're making a nice platter, which I'm doing it for Saturday. I'm gonna do cream puffs and those and other pastries in here. So I'm gonna put it in this tray. If you wanna freeze them, I have a cookie sheet here that I'm gonna lay them all there and put them in the freezer. You put slices of bread on top and then you cover it with saran wrap and then aluminum foil. and you put it in the freezer, they last for months. So right now, I don't have the aluminum trays, the regular disposable ones, so I'm gonna put it in a cookie sheet. And I'm gonna fix the tray with the other stuff. They're almost ready, so hang in there. Here they are. It's one, second one, and the white. So let's put them together. First one you want to do is the red or the green, whichever color you want to go first. Just go like this and dump it right on top of that aluminum foil. Here it is. In the meantime that they cool off, I also washed this because you're going to need it. Okay, now the parchment paper, I put that in because voila, it just peels right off. These are the spots of the green. Okay, now, even though they're hot, it doesn't matter. We're gonna start putting the jam on it. Okay, you just put it on top. My son likes a lot of it in there, so I put quite a bit. Okay, and now you just spread it. There we go, just like that. It's all spread out. Now we're going to put the white one on top. Same thing, just get it, go like this, right on top of that, and put it right over it, and it comes right up. There it is. And you press on it, so it kind of kisses together with the jam. Then you peel it right off again. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to put the other jam on it. Now we got the green over it. We're going to press on it. Peel it right off. And here they are. So now we're going to put the chocolate. Okay, here we go. We'll get some of that melted chocolate. We put it right on top and spread it all over. You don't have to spread on the edge. You don't have to put them in because the edges are all going to get cut off. This goes in the refrigerator, and this is why I wash this right away, because what I do, I put it back in there so it'll be easy to grab because it's nice and hot and as it gets cold. So put it in the refrigerator until this gets crusty. It's all crusted, you get it out of the fridge, out of the tray, and turn it upside down. It's still a little warm. Don't want the chocolate to melt, so we're going to turn it this way. Okay, we turn it upside down and peel it off. Now, we put the chocolate to this other side. Okay. You go to this other side nicely. Guess what? This goes back into the refrigerator. This time, because it's all nice and hard, you don't need to put it back into the tray. But it's up to you. You may or may not. So this goes back into the refrigerator until it gets crusted on this other side as well. Okay, now comes the part that I don't like. It's the cutting. They're both hard, both sides. Now we're going to cut it. So I usually have two different knives. Look at that. The long one and this one. Look what I do with it. being that I don't want it to get sticky and the chocolate to melt, I put a paper towel on it. So I just draw the line on it. Just like that. It's one. And then you cut it to size the way you want, as thick or as thin as you want. Then I do this. I understand why they're so expensive because of all this work. And here we are. So then what I do, I usually have a tray here that the edges, I don't throw them out. I put it on the side, and the kids love to munch on it. I do this. So put the edges in a tray, and then you cut them as long or as short as you want. I usually do it like this to do all the same size. Here they are. So now, because I'm giving them away, bringing them for a party, I'm going to put some in this tray. And what I do, I decorate it with, I put doilies underneath and that, and I start putting the cookies right on it, one next to the other. Okay? So I hope you guys understand and see what the steps are. So we're going to do the whole thing now. So here they are. I got to add some more here. I made 3 batches. So if you want to save them in the freezer, just put slices of bread over it. Let me show you. It's like this. You cover it with bread, the whole thing, and then cover with saran wrap and aluminum foil. Put them in the freezer and it lasts for months. If you want to give it away, then after you fix it like this, just put powdered sugar over it. Wrap them up. And voila, the rainbow cookies are done. Enjoy making them. I hope you like making them. It's very tedious to make. I normally don't give away this recipe, but I was asked too many times and I figure, let me share it. So anyway, this is it. Delicious. Enjoy it. And happy holidays whenever they come.